All right.
Sure.
And Chaz, take it over.
Awesome. We are the Kooks with 2 O's, folks. We're going to do a long form set/show for you. That's right. We're frozen. Am I frozen? Okay, great. It was a little chilly in here. To get started, that's me. To get started, we're going to do a word, right? Word for inspiration to inspire this set. How about a word of something you might have for breakfast? Oh, blasphemy for breakfast. Awesome. I love blasphemy. I love blasphemy for breakfast. Awesome. Thank you, blasphemy.
I was awfully happy that you brought that up at our meeting today about the neighborhood, John.
Well, Rachel, I just was sensing that you didn't have the inner strength today.
You're so perceptive sometimes, John. It can be frightening, but you're right. I just didn't have it.
Yes, well, sometimes it comes in handy that I trained with Rashad Field as a sensitive.
Yeah, I'm feeling that the whole neighborhood is in a sense it's becoming estranged from the real goals of the original neighborhood, association.
Well, this is why I originally married you. You have such a strong community sense. I think everyone else has lost their way, Rachel. Like you, I believe in your vision that return to the communities, take down the fences, share backyards.
Yes.
So I was, it's sad and a little scary where everybody else went to today.
I know. Oh, it's, if I may say so, the idea of the fence, taking the fences down, I think you did a great job with that, and I'm just surprised that the neighbors are not on board with all of that.
Well, I really thought that taking a picket out of everybody's fence would show people how easy it is to get started. And, this whole thing about private property, everything's so private, it's become an ego thing.
Just back to the meeting. I just feel like this is my space. This is my arena. I've paid for it. I pay HOAs. I feel like it should just be mine and mine alone. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Richards, if I may, I understand your point. However, this goes back, this is common law, and it goes back hundreds of years. That a fence is actually shared property because it goes down the property line.
Mm-hmm.
It's shared by both neighbors. If one neighbor doesn't want the fence, that's what we're discussing today.
Yes.
Because one neighbor, and that's Rachel, who's the property owner, doesn't want fences around her property.
This is nothing against Rachel whatsoever. I think, Rachel, you are, let me be very clear. I think you're a lovely, lovely person. You seem nice enough. But here's the thing. You say it's a community fence, but I paid for it. I paid for it. So doesn't that make it mine? I pay for this separation, this privacy. I'm sorry, I'm from England originally. I lost the accent. This privacy I paid for.
Let me just answer for Rachel this one. She's feeling a bit attacked, frankly, by all the hostility that's coming out of the pores of her neighbors. And the truth is, Mr. Richards, that you paid for half of the fence.
Well,
And
I haven't
so
received my
if you-
reimbursement. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
If you look at the contract for the homeowners association, if you look at the fine type, every property owner pays for half of each adjoining fence. And
I
so-
read my agreements well, and I did see that. It also says that I will be reimbursed for my half. Up until I'm reimbursed, it's still fully mine. I've not received my reimbursement yet. I paid for the full amount. Look, I know that you studied with, what's his name, Richard, is that right? I know that you see things, you're very sensitive, I understand that. I just want, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get emotional. I just want my privacy.
Right, right. That explains why you added another 3 feet to the top of the 6-foot fence.
It's 9 feet.
That is actually another topic of debate. I think it's actually illegal to go have more than a 6-foot fence.
Okay, are we jumping subjects? Okay, we can do that.
So I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying we need to have that discussion another time.
Okay,
Yeah, all right, okay, Rachel, would you like to speak now?
My main concern about fences is the ecosystem. The idea of animals being able to move freely on their planet, which they inherited from the Almighty. And when we put up fences, it's not only a barrier to their migration and traveling and so forth, but it's also a message. It's like a message from us to our animal friends. You're not wanted. It's saying to them in a big, bold way, you're not wanted here. We don't like you. You must not come here. And I think that that's mean, really mean. It's so mean. And you know, so that's what my main concern is. And the height makes it even worse. Now we're dealing with, now we're dealing with birds, they're flying and they can't, because they can't.
you've said enough. I'm bawling here. Okay, I mean, what more do you need to say? I love animals. What do you want me to say? I'm not saying I'm against the animals. I just wanted my privacy. Look, I need a moment. I feel like I'm outnumbered here. Okay, clearly, I didn't mean to cause a ruckus, although a ruckus has clearly been caused. I'm going to look into these extra 3 feet and see, just talk to my lawyer. Okay, thank you.
Well, great. You got through to him, Rachel. That was something. That was really something.
I think, I think it's a start. It's a start.
Well, let's pack up. Let's pack up, and I've got a little surprise for you at home.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, thank you.
it's chicken cordon bleu. It's chicken cordon bleu. Okay. Then we can talk about this a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you not understand what I've been telling you these past couple months about the whole program? They're animals, they're people, they're essentially another form of people. They're animals. They might not talk to us,
Oh,
understand, but I don't eat animals. I don't eat animals.
I, it's just that I make the best chicken cordon bleu.
You can say that word. I'll have the cordon bleu, but not the chicken.
Okay. Well, let's pack up. Let's pack up. You know, it's just that there's a lot of animals
There are.
that are bred for, you know, this purpose of being eaten.
Oh my God. Well, I know that. Don't you think I know that? Of course I know that.
I mean, if you have your way, then there's going to be a lot less animals in the world.
Tag out Steph. It's always good to see you at our weekly sessions. Let's tap into our sensitivity.
Oh, sure thing, Rashad.
Yes,
So wonderful to see you.
it's wonderful to be seen by you.
And you.
and peace be with you. Now, I'm sensing some sort of friction of energy and sensitivity with your wife with regards to
Chicken.
yes, I saw a rooster. It was close enough.
I was incredibly sensitive
Mm.
yesterday, and that's why I called you.
Now, when you say you were incredibly sensitive, were you incredibly sensitive to your own sensitivities, or were you incredibly sensitive to your wife's sensitivities?
No, insensitive.
I'm
Insensitive.
taking out the ear pod. I
Yes.
had Dr. Wayne Dyer playing in my left ear.
Oh.
I could tap into it, but now I heard.
I love it. Sky's the limit.
Yes. Sky's the limit. We are all one.
Okay, we are all one.
Sky's the limit.
Insensitive. She's gotten onto this animal thing, like animals are sacred.
Yes.
And there's a disconnect between animals are sacred for me and excellent French cuisine, haute cuisine. So I just did not, yes, I did not connect the two, and I acted normal.
Let me ask you something. You love French cuisine, the
Yes.
French. What is associated with the French? What emotion?
Well, French is really decadence,
Yes.
isn't it? It's love, yes, amour,
Yes.
of course,
Yes.
but also
Yes.
decadence and sensuality.
All of that. I'm asking you to decadently tap into the sensuality and love with your wife's sensitivities.
Yes, you're right, Rashad. I need to bring in her concerns into haute cuisine in some way, somehow.
Yes. There's also a recipe for a wonderful, wonderful tofu version of chicken cordon bleu.
Tofu cordon bleu.
Yes, tofu cordon bleu.
Huh. I'll have to, look this over. 'Cause tofu is quite tricky.
Yes, it is.
As you probably know. It can be so rubbery so easily.
It can. But I feel as if you are already putting limits on it before you even tried it.
You're right. You're right. I know you're right.
Right. Don't limit yourself. Don't find the wrong when there is no wrong to be found as of yet.
Okay. I'm going to store this. Yes. I guess I'm a bit of a tin man. Kitchen.
That's why you come here weekly. Because at the end of the story, spoiler alert, Tin Man finds that heart.
Right. But I could be quite far from the end of my story, Rashad.
Once again, you are putting issues where maybe issues may not.
Right. Maybe the end of my story is near.
That's perhaps, but this is your journey. This is about making progress on your journey, and you tend to put up blockades where blockades don't exist.
Right. You're saying that there's no blockades. Right. This is what you say. There's no blockades until you put one up.
That's correct. That's correct.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about, to not think about.
Now we're getting through. Now, when you go home to your wife, tap into her sensitivities.
You're assuming that I'm going home.
Well, not now.
I'm teasing. I'm kidding you, Rashad.
No judgments
I'm
here.
kidding you.
No judgments here.
I was trying to throw one back at you, but
I saw that. Hey, I'm like Serena or Venus. I'll just lob it back. Volley it back to you.
yes. No. Please continue. When I return to
Yes.
my wife.
I'll tell you what, I'm open if you return.
Okay. Should I return to my wife?
Should you return to your wife, tap into her sensitivities, give that tofu version of that tofu cordon bleu a try and see what happens next.
Cut to Rachel and John. Well, I've packed, and will you be okay?
I think so. I have a lot of experimenting to do with the tofu.
Well, I'm glad that you have something to keep you occupied, John.
How?
I'm not sure. Well, it could be a while, quite a while before, I am.
But Rachel, tell me, how long do you think that it'll be for you to find your space, your inner strength?
I can't give you a date. I can't give you a number. I just need my space right now. And I know I love you, John. I do. I really do. It's just that, well, I met someone, okay?
What?
I met someone.
Rachel, no, this is not. No, no. This was not even on the table, Rachel. We've been very loving.
I knew you would be weird about this.
This is a complete shock, Rachel.
I just knew it.
I mean, I say chicken cordon bleu one time.
Yeah, once is enough.
No, but I immediately got tofu. Look how much tofu I have. I am perfecting tofu cordon bleu for you.
I'm happy for you. I am so happy for you, John. You have something.
No, be happy for us.
No, you can go ahead and you can build your fences and all that kind of stuff.
Fences is you. I was doing that for you.
That's part of the problem. You need to find yourself, do things for yourself.
Myself is my sensitivity. I mean, my life purpose is to serve with my sensitivity.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's admirable. It's really admirable. You have so many admirable qualities. Just you're a wonderful man. It's just that I need to have my space. As I said,
Rachel, I'm a born again vegan. I am a born again vegan.
That's wonderful.
I got Ben. You know, I really appreciated the way you got to me in that meeting. You really got through. And
it was I think that was the moment where I can't, my heart just exploded.
It was the animals. When you spoke of animals, I love animals as well, and we had a connection there. And I felt bad when I leaned in and kissed you, but I was shocked that you kissed me back.
It was just happened, and I mean, it's nothing that I can't speak for you, but I wasn't even thinking in that direction. And then just the stars aligned.
I wasn't even thinking about the possibility of sharing a fence with anyone, but the way you spoke so eloquently about those animals and care for them, and I looked into your eyes and I thought, that's a woman I need to have an affair with.
And your sensitivity it affected me so deeply. John is a great guy. He's a nice man.
I'm sure
he doesn't get me. He doesn't get me at all. He's never gotten me. Like you do. You understand me.
Tag out the fence man.
So
you're in love with 9-foot fence man?
Yes.
He was the enemy. I had to lay into him several times over several months.
You just don't understand William at all.
William, First name
we are.
basis, of course we are.
Yes. What do you think? I mean, I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to be harsh or anything. But William and I,
I've been on your team the whole time. And suddenly you switch teams.
yeah, there you go again with your sports analogies and sports talk and all that kind of crazy
Listen,
stuff.
I can give up chicken, but I'm not giving up my field hockey.
Oh, that was yeah, well, no, I totally get that. Your hockey, your whatever kind of hockey you play, the field hockey and all that, the parties, I feel like a third wheel, but that's okay.
Celebrations.
Look, that's not the real reason. Okay. That's not the real reason that I'm leaving.
Well, what is the real reason, Rachel?
Passion. I know it's a cliche, okay? It's a cliche. I haven't felt like this. Okay, I never felt like this with you. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean. I really, really don't want to be mean to you. But I just didn't have that.
No, but I know, but you always said that, kindness was enough. That's what, when the first day we met, like, you're just looking for somebody kind. You're sensitive.
I was confused. I just finished grad school. I had all these crazy ideas and everything. And you were so nice. You were nice. And
I got Ben, cut back to Rachel finishing grad school. Congratulations. So what are you thinking about doing after this? You said you have some crazy ideas?
Oh, I got so many ideas, Becky, just so many ideas.
Me too.
I loved, oh God, Professor Abraham's class right on ecosystems and the migration of species and all that. I mean, it just turned me on so much.
Yeah. I'm going to take a trip over to the Serengeti. I'm
Oh
gonna
my God.
Yeah, I'm going to go and explore that for a while. Just getting done with grad school. I want to go explore a bit. And then when I get back, I just want to do some crazy things, like plant my own garden. Wild, right?
Oh God, that is so, it's so great. I wanted to talk to you about one thing though with, John.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of pressure on me. But he's the kindest guy isn't he kind? He's
Super
just
sensitive,
sweet,
super kind. I see a future for you guys.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well,
what are these wild things you're gonna do?
Well, I was thinking of talk about garden. How about a community garden? Maybe I think John would like.
Wild, that is wild. I was gonna do a personal garden. You're gonna do a community one? Oh God. Hello.
Oh yes. Oh God. I envy you so much. You're so brave. You're so bold.
Rach. You are awesome. You got me through grad school.
Thank you.
It's true.
It was both of us. Friends to the end.
Ends to the friends. Boy, did we party.
Yeah. So anyway, John's been putting a lot of pressure on me, and
what kind of pressure?
Well, he pinned me.
Wait.
Hold on.
What do you mean?
No,
pinned you. He physically.
Well, I got his pin.
You need to go to HR and immediately report that he physically pinned you.
No. Hey,
wrestling move.
He gave me his fraternity pin.
Oh. I was nervous for a moment. I thought you meant he physically assaulted you. That'd be horrible.
No, John would never do that. John would never ever do that.
I was honestly shocked that he was even in a fraternity as kind and sensitive as he is. But
I know. It's alpha, beta.
Alpha, beta, echo.
Echo,
Yeah.
which is, they're just such cool guys, you know, they're
Yeah,
all into environment, they all wear, they make their own clothes.
true. I just hear fraternity and I think, wow, style, but they're
No.
not. They are different.
They're not like
So
that.
where's the pressure coming in?
Well, he's very convincing and very adamant, as you know, it's like he sees a future for us.
I do too. I said that. I totally do. Is that
Yeah.
me?
So that's like two. So I mean, that's like it, you know.
Wait,
Both of you,
am
my best
I
friend.
contributing to this pressure?
No, what I'm saying, not at all. No, what I'm saying is my best friend and my boyfriend
Yep.
aligning.
Yeah.
It's like the stars are aligned, you know. So
Thought that was a good thing.
yeah. And besides, my parents want me to get married.
Well, there is that. That's pressure. You should come to the Serengeti with me.
Cut to the Serengeti. Doc!
Oh my God.
Oh, those tribesmen, every once in a while, can keep running.
Now, are those darts they're blowing at us poisonous?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Just keep running. If you can keep up a 4-minute mile, we can outrun them.
Oh my God. Those elephants are faster than I thought.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
Bill.
we're gonna need some help. Oh, good. Here comes a lion.
Yikes.
It's a little into this trench of elephant manure.
Oh, God.
Oh, roll in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Lions and tribesmen don't like the smell. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. And once you're covered in elephant manure,
Oh,
you get used to it.
some got in my mouth.
Oh my God.
Once you're covered in it.
It's really tart. It's really tart.
Yeah, there's a lot of berries around here the elephants are eating.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
But hey, nobody's gonna bother us now.
No, it looks like the lion is taking off.
So let's yep. See you later, King. So let's do a little fire, huh? We can have a little chat around the fireside.
Oh, okay. This manure is heavy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't shake it off though. You want to leave it. You want to leave most of that mass on there.
sure.
So
Hey, Rach, aren't you glad you came with me?
Becky,
so what are you guys doing out here?
Becky,
Exploring life after grad school.
Oh, grad school. What'd you guys get your degrees in?
I got mine in environmental communities.
Same.
Oh, interesting. Environmental communities. You guys are a couple of eco nerds.
Well,
I proudly hold that stamp.
Okay.
But this is really tart.
Nice.
Really tart.
Yeah. No, just oh, you know what'll do it? You know what always gets the taste off my lips? Little Jose Cuervo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kind of wash it down.
Oh, Rach.
thank you. Just a sec.
What exactly is that?
You gotta love the sounds out here. That's the white-handed gibbon. You gotta love the sounds out here. It never quiets down. It's never quiet here. So why are you guys here? What's the big? I mean, the real reason, there's always nobody comes to Serengeti unless there's some kind of hole they're trying to fill.
Wow, this guy's good.
I'm just, finished grad school and Becky was going and sounded great.
I've been pampered my whole life. I've been privileged my whole life. I wanted to get out there and see what it was like to have to fend for myself. My friend here is feeling pressure to go into a relationship that I think is perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm taking time to think, and Becky's really such a great friend. And so I needed to take a break from everything and just go with her here. just a time to think and experience animals. I love animals. I love nature.
Sure, sure, yeah. Well, out here you could be animal food though, so,
Oh,
and it's unusual. There must be some reason you chose a walking guide to go through the Serengeti. I mean, this is, this is 8 weeks.
Hmm.
This is a lot of time to think. So, must be pretty serious for you guys.
Becky, do you think you want to tell them about what you saw in the brochure?
These sounds are amazing.
Oh, you got to check out the three crown toucan. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. It's right up in that wild cacao. It's a little like a palm,
Oh,
lower.
God,
See it?
gorgeous. Yes,
All white except for the crown.
the crown. Wow. This is living.
Wow, that
Not being shacked up in a comfortable air-conditioned dormitory. No, this is not having your schooling paid for,
right.
your books provided for. No, this is not your daddy being friends with the dean of the school. No, this is getting out there on your own. When I get back home, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a garden.
Yeah, so rich, so smart. Well, this link is really great. You know, I want to make a confession, okay? Well, Becky thinks that I need to have some more world experience because, and I'm going to be perfectly
I can get a
honest.
space.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. She thinks I need more world experience because I've only been with one man in my whole life, John. That's all I've been with, and Becky just thinks that's not a good way to start a relationship.
It's
This
true.
is, there's a lot of talk about this John character, and it seems to me that if he was up to the level of you guys, he'd be here also. I'm just saying.
Oh. Look, I think Becky and John are, no, I'm sorry. I'm Becky. This Jose Cuervo was getting to me. That is
Yeah.
strong. I mean, that is strong. I think Rach and John, that was not a Freudian slip, Beck. No, I'm Beck. That was not a Freudian slip, Rach. Still
Wait.
drawn. Whew. Anyway, as I was saying,
Yeah.
I think Rach and John make a fantastic couple. But to Rach's point, I do think she should get out and explore. She's never been with anyone else. Just to make sure that she knows for sure that John is the one. He's super kind, super sensitive. I'm drunk.
Cut back to the talk with Rachel and John. What do you mean you think you married me just because you thought Becky was going to steal me?
We took a trip, and I guess another confession. Okay, you didn't know this. I was with another man. Okay,
Well,
only
when?
one
When?
on the trip. After grad school. I'm
Well,
sorry, but I
the
have to.
tour guide, yeah, the
He's not a tour guide.
safari guide.
Yes, safari guide, a walking safari guide. It's different.
Okay,
Jeez.
sorry. Sorry.
Well, I expect you to listen to me.
Well, I just thought they were the same, that's all.
Well, okay. Anyway, it started to think, the wheel starts. I wonder why she's so pressing, why I have to have, be with another guy. And then I kind of started to think, oh, maybe because she's always talking about how kind you are too. And I saw you guys, the way you talk sometimes, like way this highbrow stuff. So when I came back, I immediately agreed to marry you.
I thought it was a little all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm gonna be here when you get back from your little romp. I will have perfected tofu cordon bleu, and you are going to love it.
I'm pretty sure William and I are like forever, you know.
Well, passion doesn't always last. Sometimes when it burns hotter, it burns shorter.
Well, cliches again. World of cliches, world of cliches. Anyway, again, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to make this uncomfortable. I've packed, you know.
Well, it's, you know what? Rashad Field says that Wayne Dyer says that I'm done with you. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
no need to be cruel.
no,
No need
no,
to be cruel.
no.
You're, you know, you're so kind most of the time, and cruelty is like interesting.
Rashad,
Yes, this is
Rashad,
speaking
I need a meeting
immediately.
as soon as possible.
I have a 4 o'clock.
Okay, I'll see you at 4.
Come right on in. Come right on in.
Thank you.
Come right in. Yes, welcome. 3:59 on the dot. Yeah. Nuts.